The FConcept Square Filter System Pro is part of a new series of camera lens filters offered by FConcept. The model featured in this review is the Pro variant, which includes 3 different ND filters and 4 adapter rings alongside the filter holder and a leather pouch to keep everything in place. The main difference between the filter kit and other models, including models offered by FConcept, is the filter holder, which not only attaches to the front part of the camera lens, but it will hold all the included filters in the package at the same time. This system offers a level of convenience that cannot be had if you only have standard screw-down ND filters on the camera lens. The Square Filter System Pro can be had right now for no less than $270 or euros, and that is a lot to spend on just a few filters. However, it's not just a few filters, it's much more than that. First, the entire filter kit comes in a good quality leather pouch that can be easily attached to your backpack or your jacket. This leather container not only acts as a place to store the entire kit, but it's also where you will hold the kit while not in use. Not only can it contain the kit, but it has extra spaces for more lens filters and other small accessories. The filter kit includes a filter holder, 4-step ring adapters for the camera lens thread, a single 95mm polarizer filter, a square variable neutral density filter, and a neutral density 1000 filter that are both in a square form factor. The filter holder can accommodate up to 2 square filters and a single circular polarizer filter at the same time. The system used to attach the filters and the filter holder on the camera lens is solid, with a spring-loaded thumb screw at the back of the holder. This acts as the main way to secure the holder in place. In addition, after the thumb screw is clipped in place, it can be tightened for a better hold onto the lens. The orange wheel installed on the side of the filter holder will rotate the polarizer filter once it's installed. It's a simple system. Once the filter is inside its slot, the teeth on the outer edge of the filter will meet with the teeth on the orange wheel, thus creating a connection and allowing you to easily rotate the filter without touching the glass or shaking the camera. Installing the square filters is easy, as you can essentially just slide both down into their slots, while the circular polarizer filter is held securely in place by a clamp inside the filter holder. The square filters are held in place by only the friction between the frame of the filters and the slots of the filter holder. When we talk about performance, it's all good with all filters. The polarizer filter works just as intended, and if you are new and don't know exactly what a polarizer filter does, here's a simple explanation. A polarizer filter will get rid of reflections and bring back colors and depth in overexposed parts of the image, such as the sky, as you will see right now with the filter included in this kit. The fence is reflecting as normal on the paint of the car, even though the car is not really that clean. However, if I rotate the filter, then the reflection will disappear and the color of the plastic trims and plastic handles will get darker and get more detailed in its texture. The square variable ND filter is a typical ND filter, however, it has 2 sides. On the lower part, the filter is crystal clear, while on the top part, the filter has its neutral density properties. Why is it like this? Simple. For example, if you want to take a photo but the sky is too bright, then this filter will fit perfectly to match the scenario, as the top part will lower the brightness of the sky, while the lower part will keep the color, brightness and saturation of the subject. In my case, I've used it in horizontal configuration to better demonstrate its effect and smooth transitions from clear to ND and then back to clear. The last filter is a 1000 ND filter. This one is made to lower the light in the entire frame, and it will do that. In fact, it has 10 stops of light, which will make the image almost pitch black. However, this filter is great for long exposure photos, which is why it has 10 stops of light. 10 stops means a lot of exposure. The Square Filter System Pro is not cheap, but it does deliver a lot of value when you look at it closely. The leather pouch is well made and can withstand a lot of usage. The same can be said for the filter holder, which is made mostly from metal. The filters are good quality, as they are part of the same range of filters as the rest of the filter series. The best feature of this filter kit is the convenience it offers. With the filter holder, you can use up to 3 different filters in the same time. However, one of them has to be a rotating polarization filter. This can lead up to some great photos and videos, especially with different types of filters used at once. The only drawback of this kit is the inclusion of adapter rings that are not really that small. In fact, the smallest ring will fit on a 67mm filter thread on a lens. 67 is not really that small, especially for 50mm and 145mm lenses. K&F should really include adapters that will work with both 52 or at least 56 or 57mm lens threads to make the user experience better. If you like this review, then you might consider subscribing for more, and if you want to support me in a direct way, then in the description below you will find the links for both the Patreon and the Subscribe pages of this channel.